Hello friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks. And today I'm going to talk about the comparison between acrysil and SOMANY Home Limited. Let's see how the numbers stack up and which one you can choose. So let's get started. First, all a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about the comparisons, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and number of podcasts that I put up from time to time. And also, if you can pay $100 upfront, then you get 1 year access by paying for 10 months. For detailed market or company talk, you can directly contact me on email and we can work things out with a fee. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can join the YouTube membership that is available on a monthly basis. Now, about the industry as per se of this housing, you can say home improvement segment. Post pandemic, it has been surging as need arises for better home building, and you look at probably kitchen appliances and home renovation. So these companies really play a big part into it. Smart devices, smart products are coming through from both the companies. It is proving to be a lucrative sector to invest into because most of the companies are not very huge in terms of their growth. So what is happening is there is a lot of scope for high growth in this sector, and many companies are small cap still. Work from home means a better furniture and better equipments at kitchen, and that has also meant that people are looking at organized sector and major players in this sector to furnish the products. Modular kitchens a necessity as usage has increased and people have moved from normal, you can say, housing products to getting more modernized, and is set to grow even further once things completely open up and normalize. So we are seeing that there is another scare for a virus and all that, but hopefully going forward in the next 3 to 6 months things will normalize completely, and from the second half of 2023 we'll see a huge upsurge in the housing development, home building, etc. sector. So second and third tier cities to see greater growth going forward, because most of the urbanized sectors, say in Bombay, Delhi, urbanized regions are quite saturated. So companies are moving to second and third tier, and there is a lot of demand in these sectors or in these sections or in these geographies here in India. If you look at the comparison, then market cap of Somani Home is around 2900 crores. For acrysil, it is around 2000 crores. It's not 1600 crores, but it is around 2000 crores at the moment. The stock has moved up. In terms of margins, acrysil is doing much better with 21% margin. In terms of return on equity, it's around same 19% for Somani, 22% for acrysil. But this is interesting. So Mani Home is trading at something like 1.5 times earnings, whereas Crisil is trading at 5 times earnings. So 5 times sales, sorry. And Somani Home is trading at 1.5 times sales. So in terms of this, it looks like Somani Home has a lot of way to go from these valuations. You look at the institution investment, then there is 7% DII, 2.5% FII investment, and similar sort of, in fact, lesser investments from FII and DIIs in acrysil. But what is interesting is individual investors are big time invested into acrysil, and same is happening with Somani Home. In large individual investors are invested in both the companies. A return on capital employed is virtually the same. Now, acrysil is up 7.5 times in the last 1 year, whereas Somani Home is up 4.5 times, 4.8 times. So again, Somani Home looks attractive based on these valuations. Promoter hold 52% in Somani Home, lesser in acrysil. And look at the PE, and you'll understand that acrysil is trading at 40 times earnings. Somani Home is trading at much lesser valuations, not at 48, but have gone down to around 40 times. So both are trading at around 40 times earnings at the moment. If you look at the other comparison, as I said, so basically what is happening is that the 52-week high for Somani Home has been around 400, which has gone up to 480. So basically the 52-week high for Somani Home is around 480. Acrysil has jumped to 915. So 915 is the 52-week high for acrysil. So Manium has come down from those levels and is currently trading at around 399 400 levels. Acrysil has not gone down in terms of stock price from those levels. So more attractive it seems on the price and earnings basis is Somani Home. So I believe that Somani Home Innovation had a washout June 2020, and similar was acrysil, but valuations are stretched in case of acrysil. Acrysil is right now trading at 50 times. If you look at Somani Home's valuation, it's trading at 22 times 1 year forward. It has not moved much. In fact, it went to 480, 490, 485, and then come down appreciably and is trading around 400 rupees. Acrysil has backing of HNIs, but Somani Home also has backing of HNIs with a large, you can say, individual investors who have got into the stock at around 360, 370 rupees. So Somani Home may produce around 20 rupees EPS next year and around 18 rupees at least, and based on that it's trading at around 23 times earnings, not that huge. So scope of market cap appreciation more in acrysil, but I believe that Somani Home at 2300 crores with such kind of you can say numbers, with such kind of valuations trading at 1.5 times sales, has much more longer way to go in the long term. So business front both will do well, but Somani Home looks attractive at these levels. So both are top class firms in both regards. SHIL more attractive in terms of valuations for sure, but Acrysil gaining share, market share, and doing much better on the ground. Margins are much better, and that's why more people are trying to, or more investors are trying to get into the stock, and stock is not falling a lot. So if you have acrysil from lower levels, say 200, 300, 500 levels, keep accumulating and hold on to the stock, but only take small positions at these levels, because it seems like that the market could be very iffy and you could see another 4-5% market decline. So the stock could go down 10-15% and have less than 10% exposure into such stocks. I believe that going forward you'll get better prices for both the stocks to buy into, especially acrysil may see a 8 to 10% dip. So this was my video on the comparison between the two. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Thanks a lot for watching.